All right, we're back. Season 2, episode 34, the cookout, going live on YouTube and Twitch. We got Adam and Eris as always. Lads, how we doing?
You know how we doing, man. You know, you know the vibes around here. You know,
me and Bevo the Bear vibing.
Got it. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Bevo the Bear
vibing. With my twin, we vibing.
You know how it is, man. You know the vibes. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
Here's the thing. I'm not vibing.
Vibing, baby. Vibing.
Look, I'm gonna vibe because I'm in support of you guys. You see, I got my burnt orange on. You know what I'm saying? I got that shit on. Speaking of that shit on, I got that shit on. these is shades, bro. Okay. Shout out Blenders. Okay, we got the Coach Prime shades. Look, they didn't make a bowl game, but neither did Florida State. So I feel like I can wear these. Oh wait, I guess they did make a bowl game, but not the bowl game that we'll get into it. But either way, I got that. These are tough. These were only $60. I ordered these back in August. I just got them today. That's how much they were on demand. I know Adam wants to hate, but he wants a pair.
You called me out. I ain't gonna lie. You called me out.
Bad,
I definitely rocked them. I ain't gonna stunt.
So bad. Here's the thing. Got 2 of these.
That's OD.
Got 2 of these. I'm giving one to my dad for Christmas as more of a gag gift. But if he actually doesn't want them, I'll send them to you, Adam. I'll send them to you. I know Adam wants them. A pair. Adam wants a pair. Full transparency, though, I'm not gonna lie. I can't see shit with these things right now. The desk lights that I have, my screen here is basically black. But
don't worry, we can see everything that you see.
Facts. Got POV of what I see. So if I have a different tab open during the show and you see I got some shit I should be looking at, you're gonna know. You gonna know. But anyway, if you're watching live on Twitch, drop a follow if you don't follow the channel already, or drop a sub. Use Amazon Prime sub, helps us out. If you're watching Amazon Prime sub. Hello. If we're watching YouTube, drop a like on the video and a sub so you can watch all of our videos. But anyway, on the show today, gosh, I can't even see the title anymore. We're gonna start with the question of the day, which is the pettiest reason you've ever ghosted somebody. The college football playoffs rankings were announced. My Florida State Seminoles got snubbed, so I'm gonna go on a mini soapbox about that, and then we're gonna review the GTA 6 trailer that's about 15 years overdue. So, and then new duty map as well, so we got to look at that. But let's start with the question of the day. We're just gonna thanks to everybody that put their responses. There's a lot of responses, so I don't know if we'll get to all of these, but thank you for putting the responses in here. So pettiest reason you ghosted somebody: smoked Black and Milds / cigarettes.
Yeah, see, here's the thing.
I don't think that's petty at all.
I don't think it's petty. I don't want to kiss an ashtray. Right? I don't think that's crazy.
That's a valid reason.
That's very valid. That being said, don't change who you are. You just not gonna be with me. It's just unfortunately not gonna be with me. So, Eris, what were you gonna say?
I don't do cigarette smoke, man.
Can't do it. I don't care how fine you are. I refuse to do it. Okay, a little morbid. They wanted to kill themselves every day.
See,
you might just be a dick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You might be an asshole. You might be an asshole.
Every day, okay. Here's the thing. I understand. There comes to a point where that takes an emotional toll on you as well. I
don't think that's petty.
I don't think it's petty, but this.
However, gotta be a way that.
Gotta use a way to word that, huh?
Ghosting somebody is crazy.
Yeah, can we reach out to that person? I want to know if they're still alive.
Something.
How are they doing?
Fair. I got a couple alerts, but I'll do this after. Actually, we'll do them now. So, 5 days ago, resub. We weren't even live 5 days ago. What was 5 days ago?
Surely we were.
Thursday. Oh, okay, maybe we were, and I just missed it.
Just part-time.
Missed it. Part-time. But did we do Noodleheads 23 month? I don't think we did.
All right, now because I would have got mad at her.
Okay, fair. I must have been after the show. Had to be after the show. I don't miss an alert.
Well, that's probably not true.
I don't miss an alert.
L mods.
You're a mod, hell?
Yeah.
It's just self-report.
L mods.
Okay, so yeah. Shot for
what is that?
A little sake.
What the fuck is
oh boy.
Fucking fancy as water.
Yeah. Yeah. Noodlehead says you definitely missed it.
You're not great, yeah, but you might be ass.
Hit my ass. I'm sorry.
Do I pop a gum? Oh, bro, hold on.
I requested double for compensation.
I like
Fair
that.
Play.
Yep.
Fair play. I
don't know. Gotta take one
you don't need Adam. You don't need that. You don't need that.
Yeah, I got the
look. That bottle right there. You don't need that.
What is that?
Gummies.
The gummies.
Ooh. Yeah, you don't need those. We know gummy. Gummy Adam is a
menace. Adam staring at the table, boy.
He's a menace, bro.
Gummy Adam different now, bro. What do you mean?
Have Adam staring at the floor for dinner, bro.
Gummy Adam was slumped.
Nigga can't tie his shoe, bro.
Bro was slumped.
Nigga can't tie his shoe.
Nigga tied his shoe for 6 minutes at a time, boy.
Bro was like, Adam will not challenge today.
Oh.
Okay, I'll do a double shot. I got sake boys in the building. Cheers.
Motherfucking visa.
So shit, boy.
Hope this is my power rate.
It's not mine.
Power rate and VSOP do not mix. Oh,
self-report. Partner. Brother. Okay. So I did my two. I don't know if you did your two. Again, I can barely see the screen right now. Because again, I got that shit on right now.
Small time pod. Don't worry, when we become bigger, Bo gonna figure it out.
I got that shit on, bro. Okay. Okay, and then also reason for the stop is that Cat Patronus, whoever this is, handed out 5 community subs and then sub themselves.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who that is. However,
5 shots.
Hey, boy,
that's 6. That's 6 on top of Noodleheads in total.
Y'all might have to just double up the Wordle ones. Y'all might just have to get some 2s throughout the show. Boy's about to be on this.
Hey, Adam's the one that said show tonight on a Tuesday.
Boy's about to be on this bitch.
The club going up.
Yeah. Adam texted. We usually do the shows on Thursday, right? We got Friday coming up, an easier day for all of us. He said, motherfucking Tuesday. Tuesday, it. I wanted to do a show on Tuesday. So this is Adam's fault. Okay, cheers.
See you on the other side, brother.
He knows we're gonna finish the bottle, dog.
I mean, sake is like, it's basically like Asian tap.
You know
what I'm saying?
Adam, why did you get a Coke, bro?
Fuck. So there's power in here. I thought it was straight.
Yeah, it's starting to burn a little bit, but I mean, it's pretty good. Like once it hits your lips.
You gotta hurry up. After I take these 6, I got about 25 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta get the fuck off. We gotta get there.
All right, we'll save one. We'll do a double at like Pirtle later in the show. Okay, let's get back to again. Pettiest reasons why you ghosted someone. Next one.
I thought somebody was a dick. Got it.
I broke up with a girl because she ain't do her hair. Then she came to the school with a bonnet on.
I mean,
Ain't gonna. That's pretty petty.
That
like, how come she couldn't just not feel like it?
right. You're just not a good person.
Yeah.
All these are anonymous. I'm not blasting anybody, but Eris and I know who this is. I'm pretty sure Adam does too, but Eris and I definitely talk to this human every day. Okay. Another one that we all know. Snored so loud it woke me up on FaceTime. You know how fucking loud? Look, I'm a deep sleeper. If I'm sleep, I'm sleep. Like
I'm
hibernation. Like a
I'm not.
tornado can come through
like
my
a
house
cat,
and I'm
bro.
not
light,
waking up.
bro. I'm like a cat.
Ain't
What,
gonna lie.
are cats are light sleepers?
Yeah.
Oh no. Me, I'm out.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been sleep and a girl was snoring and I wake her up on purpose so I can go to sleep.
That's petty.
I've done it before.
But
I
like
get it like a nuzz, I move, I switch positions. So yeah, wake up. I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna go. I got like a 5-minute window. I can get some.
That's you get woken up snoring on FaceTime is crazy.
Fair. Okay. Next one might be I haven't looked through this entire list, but this one is the pettiest so far. Jokingly told me, stop talking to me. And just
So you
never
just
talk to that
stop-
person again.
You might just
That
be
is
a bitch.
madness.
That's
That is
crazy.
madness.
You should be sensitive. You would hate me because I'll block your ass if you fucking.
Here's the
say
thing,
wrong
though.
thing.
Here's the thing, though. If someone's like, I bet you won't block me, I will do it.
Blocked.
Blocked.
In a minute, yeah.
Blocked. I remember when I was working at Verizon and people were hitting me up about the new iPhone launch. Can you save me an iPhone, bro? I put up a status that said, if you text me or ask me about an iPhone, I promise I will block you. 5 minutes later, texts come in. Can you save me an iPhone? Blocked. Blocked.
That's
Blocked.
it, yeah,
Blocked.
that's
I haven't worked at Verizon in like 8 years. You're still blocked.
I block people that laugh when my team loses.
Yeah. Adam has done that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need that shit.
Some of these are terrible. Okay. Had to take her son to school in the morning. I had to sneak out.
I'm not doing that.
just being
Fuck
right,
it
huh?
out, bro.
I'm not doing that. I respect that one, It's like,
Had
I'm
to
not doing
take her
that.
son to school in the morning. I had to sneak out.
He had to sneak out.
Crazy.
That sound like Tim.
It wasn't Tim. I'm playing. It wasn't Tim. Okay. Next one. His parents brought him His parents bought him a condo and he wouldn't shut up about his floor to ceiling windows.
Hey, look, my big thing, I don't do annoying. That shit is mad annoying.
That's a big window.
Don't give a fuck about your floor to ceiling windows.
Like, what do you need to see out there that like what do you
I
need
be
to
paranoid.
see?
Like, I don't need to see. I don't need
Exactly.
to see
All that natural light, huh?
Yeah.
I went to someone's lake house one time and they had those type of windows and it's just like dark out in the wilderness, right? And I just
looking,
feel like
you just see some eyes. Like, what the fuck
Exactly.
is that? Is that a raccoon or a dude?
is it a person? Like I've seen The Strangers, right? I've seen that movie. I know how it ends. But that's fair. Matched with a girl. She gave me her number. She didn't have an iPhone, so the texts were green.
Oh, message go green. Yeah, I ain't talking to you. What we got to talk about?
Hey, Drake said it best.
That's fair. That's fair. What if y'all at the bar, right? In your old days, and you get a girl's number and they green. You send the text like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You got about you got about 22 hours. And that's it for us.
Right? Yeah, you got to, and then I got to see what else I got, and then
Right.
I was gonna
with you at the end of the night.
Right.
I was gonna say you got
some blue
about
messages. Man.
I was gonna say you got about like 5 back and forth messages that if you keep my interest to where I can see past that.
You know what you know what kind of interest I need you to keep. You got about 20 hours to make that arrangement, and then
Okay, next one. Started courting a girl, which is a crazy sentence.
somebody's
in
about
2023.
somebody's about 65. Yeah,
Started courting a
What does
girl,
that mean?
like talking to a girl,
talking
like
to, yeah, trying
you
to
know,
get her.
yeah. Back in the olden days,
Back in the day, that's what it was called,
Yeah.
courting a girl, because you
Like-
did the whole
back in like the Lord of the Rings days, like Game of
What the
Thrones
fuck?
Then she started double texting. I wasn't even ignoring, just busy. Double texting too early is a red flag.
double texting at all is annoying to me. So
like
I don't
that,
mind
boy.
it.
You don't respond, first of all.
Are you talking to me or Eris?
Eris. Nobody double text him.
what I mean by double texting is like, for me, it's like if Bo was to send a message like, invite sent, are y'all gonna join the lobby? I sent invites 5 minutes ago. I don't come on. That's OD. I don't need all that. If you got one thought, put it in one message. I don't need 4. I don't need 3 messages.
That's fair. I do break them up sometimes by accident, but I do that. I would say most of my unread text messages are because it's at the end of the conversation, like something I don't need to respond to. If that makes sense. I guess someone texts back, okay, sounds good. I'm not even gonna open the text because I have read receipts on. So I just don't even open them.
I can't stand to see the number, so I need you to just.
Yeah.
I don't want you to know.
It sounds like
that
you need to
I
get
know
ghosted,
that
though. That's something you get ghosted for. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't care. Head was terrible.
Yep. Good enough for me.
Response.
Good enough for me.
Also, Eris texted me just now. Okay, sounds good. Do you think I'm gonna open that text? No. That's gonna sit there unread for the rest of our days. For sure. Here's one I don't agree with. He only ate chicken in restaurants, refused to try anything else. Hands up.
What? Do I know that person?
Are they talking about Adam?
No.
They might be referring to Adam. I don't know.
Look. Look.
Good enough.
Look, for that specific one, I'm sorry. I'm black. And
To be honest with you,
if we go to some places and the only thing I like is chicken, I'm gonna eat chicken.
you know, if I like it, it's $15 right now. I know that chicken $10.99 every time. Where you go.
Fair. But at restaurant, but to take this point seriously, if we go to like Italian restaurants or like some place nice and you can't even branch off a little bit to try something.
Yeah, at some point
Italian restaurant, I'm getting pizza and French fries. Matter of fact, I did that, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, but we didn't go to like a super nice Italian restaurant.
Guess what I would have gotten?
Pizza
And French fries.
You're disgusting. Next one. She had a cat. Fair.
Ouch.
I don't like cats.
Like a
Cats are
Bijan,
ass.
bro.
Yeah, man. You get my thug.
Cats are
Bijan
ass.
and Wendy. Good.
Cats are ass. I don't care.
You my thug homies from downstairs, man.
Next one, a little petty. His voice was softer than mine.
Hey man.
If I had one wish.
What if they go into the spot? You know what I'm saying? They go into the club or something, and a dude try to jump stupid on that. You know what I'm saying? He try to get his girl. What he gonna say?
Stop.
Hey, man, you get
Stop.
your my girl. You can't talk to her. Yeah, man.
Facts.
Yeah. Ain't nobody take you seriously, my boy. Sorry.
Facts. I don't know what Josh means about sounds like a you problem. I don't know if that's oh. Fair. Fair play.
That's just so stupid, bro.
Yeah, because I need to know what this person's voice sounds like. 'Cause, like, I don't have, candidly, I don't think that I have the deepest voice ever. So,
So here's the thing: my
Never
voice is
like-
pretty deep, but then whenever it's time for me to yell, I sound like a bitch. So I never yell.
baby, lock them doors
I
and
ne-
turn them lights down. Is that what
I never raise my voice. I never raise my voice because when I do, it just sounds like a fucking bitch. So
I feel. What about like during sports? Like, do you yell during sports?
yeah, but like it's normally short phrases, and it's normally at somebody and stuff like
Fair.
that.
Okay.
But like if I'm like trying to tell, like for example, me and Adam worked at a summer camp, and if I ever tried to tell the kids to like shut up or gather around, it just wouldn't.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was just like my voice always cracks when it gets past a certain octave, so I never yell.
Yeah, he had to go get
Alright.
me a man voice. You know what I'm saying?
It had to
Fair.
go get somebody else. It could have been a girl, anybody besides me.
Okay, Hoopers will appreciate this next one. She didn't box out enough for me on the boards.
Hey, listen. Here's the thing: if she gonna come hoop, she better do her job. Don't let your man get off.
Here's the thing. It sounds like this person plays in like a co-ed basketball leagues, and he's saying that his girl didn't box out hard enough. Which,
Not
like,
talking to somebody because they didn't box out is crazy.
it's crazy. That might be one of the craziest ones. Got the ick because she didn't box out. It's crazy, bro. You better be averaging like Miles Turner, prime Andre Drummond rebound numbers.
Oh my god.
But fair. I mean, okay. He reminded me of my then stepbrother who had just tried to ask me out.
That sounds like the plot of. Never mind.
Are you
Hey,
on
ain't
the?
no-
What's
sounds
your
like the
Google
plot.
history?
Yeah.
What's your Google
I'm
history?
saying.
No, you.
Me?
Yeah.
me. You're like,
How about
if you're
you?
like-
So-
yeah, if you're like that reminds you of some though.
That sounds like the plot of a.
Of what?
Hey man.
See, niggas, bro. You see,
That partner. Tough.
Damn,
Tough
bro.
feedback.
Damn.
Isn't it your birthday? Is it this is yeah.
The other sister,
Happy-
the one that asked why I'm a bitch. Yeah,
Oh, fair.
her birthday.
Okay. Next one. He said he said, "My day is good." When I asked how his day was.
That's
What you wanted to say?
Hey, what else? Hey, what else? What else he's supposed to do? He can't win. He can't win. There's just no winning for him.
That's tough.
Was that a conversation they previously had, where it's like, hey, don't short text me or?
Look, here's the thing. I understand this because that is my response when anyone asks, like, "Oh, how's your life?" Life's good.
Good.
Chilling.
Good.
I just said chilling.
How's work been?
Chilling.
Yeah,
It's good.
My thing is,
But so
thing
that's
is-
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
how does homie win? Like, what is he? He
Say,
doesn't win.
my day
I
was
think-
good. How was
I
yours?
think
Add
what-
something else on there.
I think what this person is looking for is like, oh, my day was good. I did this, and this. Or maybe mad because they didn't ask how their day was in return and just said, my day is good and left it. Selfish.
See,
There's a lot
in
of
that
guys-
case, just tell me how your day was. Just say I had a bad day or something.
Yeah,
honest.
I-
I've never cared how good somebody's day was. I'm gonna be honest.
that's crazy. That's a bad person.
Yeah, he's
No,
not a
it's
great
not.
person.
You don't care how my day was today?
I mean, I'll care if it was bad, but I'm not. If it was bad,
I had
you
a
can tell
bad
me.
day
It's one
today.
of those things. Okay,
I've had a
okay,
bad couple days.
My bad. We'll talk about it later. I'm on your side, brother.
Fair.
Let me change my
Okay.
name.
Thank you. Okay, a couple more. I did this. Oh, okay. Broke up with someone because they played too many video games.
Is this about? Is this,
That seems like a shot.
I mean,
I got the Xbox on in the background. Speaking of which, Dustin just sent me an invite.
we're just gonna move on from that one.
yeah, I don't.
Okay, last two. His hairline was crooked. Like every time he came back from the barbershop, it was fucked.
Surgeon wasn't surgeoning.
Is
Yeah.
that his fault? I guess it's his fault if he goes to that same barbershop. That's ruining his hair.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. Even.
But I feel like, look, if it's like every time he came back from the barbershop, look, you get a haircut every 2 to 3 weeks, right? So that means you've been with this human for a couple months probably. And at no point did you even like sprinkle the, hey, I think the barber like
Hey, you need to get a little.
wait, hold on, let me.
I mean, I understand. That's like that's on him. You got to figure that out.
Right, because because when the barbershop, like when the barber finishes, right, takes out the mirror and is like, ask for the approval, right? So that's his fault for not speaking up.
I've had 2 barbers my whole life. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, last one. Their shoes were dirty.
Hey man, it's an appearance thing. Heirs don't do dirty shoes either.
It depends on the situation, right? Like if you go into a wedding and your shoes dirty, I understand. But if we at work, I mean, shit, you know,
I mean,
going to class.
They go
I
to
don't date
somebody.
people I work with.
They went on like a date or something. They were probably somewhere where your shoes need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
all right. Like out and about, like
out and about.
Hey, it's like, all right, let's go out and get a drink, and then pull up. Shoelaces dirty.
Busted ass white forces. Yep.
Facts.
That's fair.
People be holding white forces out, so you know.
Let's see. I got most of them. Oh shit, we got more that just came in. Uses too many emojis when texting.
I can't
hate that.
stand. Yeah, I can't stand it. I'm with you. I'm with you. Ain't that much emotion in the world, man.
Fair.
I also hate when people don't use them either, and they talk with just sentences and periods.
Right, because I'm just imagining, like, just saying because she uses too many emojis. Like that's how I feel. Like you said like me?
No. It's anybody.
Okay.
But like if you, I mean, my thing is if you make a little joke, you know what I'm saying, but like you can't really tell through text, throw an emoji in there.
Right.
Emoji in there. Start out the sentence with a little emoji.
Okay. What about expanding on this? What about when people like use too many ha-has or LOLs? I think that's crazy, bro. Because I know I've never LOL'd or ha-ha that much in my life to where like for as much as some people use them in text, like ha-ha-ha, like 10 ha's in one text.
Two. I feel like two is a max.
Never. Like if I'm going past 2, I had a laughing.
If I'm going past 2, you put a laugh.
A laughing emoji equals 6 ha's. That's the conversion, right? So if I feel like I'm gonna have to use more than 2, then haha, laughing emoji. Boom. Okay, glad we're on the same page. Last one, crazy. She kept texting when I was with my girlfriend.
Oh well, hey, listen, hey, bro, hey.
It sounded like bro was a good dude. You know, he cut her off. He had a girl.
Adam, hey RT, Adam, hey RT, yes sir, Adam.
He a good dude. Cut her
like
off.
A good guy.
What do you want me to do? Text her back? That'd be rude. It'd be a dick then.
I like
I'm having a good time with my girl. You're ruining that. I'm gonna block you.
I got nothing to say.
Since we're on the topic of text messaging, I have cut off a girl because she didn't spell her words out completely. it drives me crazy when people
That's
type
fair.
the letter U instead of YOU, because I just don't understand why, like what you did with all that extra time you spent not typing the Y and the O.
Okay, are
about-
you one of those people that? Oh, go ahead.
What about the people who start every word with a capital letter?
I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it.
That's like by default, though.
No, every word.
Oh, every word. How do you do that?
It takes a lot of time. I just take
What you
somebody
mean?
that
You
did
just type the fucking caps lock with the caps button.
But like, what? Like, why would someone do
Oh, sure.
that? Like,
Thank
what's
you.
the point of it? I want to text like Cam Newton does. Is
No. Again, that's also OD. He spent so much time proofreading his tweets. Like, just
if Cam Newton played in the NIL era, he 1,000% would have made that like his jersey font on the back of his jersey. Would have been
absolutely.
only green I trust I can spend.
Yep, that's it.
What's next? Drop the WhatsApp. What is?
I don't fuck with WhatsApp either. I hate WhatsApp.
Oh, this is a different Josh. Okay, this is other Josh. Okay, I was confused. I was like, what is Josh Reeves talking about, bro? Okay. Okay, thanks for all the participants. There were some more in here, but we've already 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and some of you are some toxic human beings. Anywho, so moving on to the college football playoffs. College football playoffs were announced. Top 4 teams. Michigan got the number 1 seed. The number 2, Washington. 3, Texas. 4, Alabama. FSU left out at 5. Georgia left out at 6. I'm happy for Texas. I'm glad Texas got in. What are your guys' thoughts?
Handle business. Win your games, right?
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let it be clear.
Handle business.
Winning games and handling business doesn't matter.
Handle your business and you
I
get
don't know,
in.
bro. Handle your business, man. No.
Fuck yeah, Jordan Travis, please handle your business and don't break your leg, bro.
Break it earlier, man.
Facts. How gutting is that tweet? That
That sucked. All right, it was like
I broke my leg earlier.
I wish I had broken it earlier. Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
Look, here's the thing. The committee did what they had to do. However, I just think there's a lot of hypocrisies is my issue. Is my issue. I feel like the college football playoff committee, they moved the field goal post back and they used whatever criteria necessary to fit what they wanted to do. They were going to do whatever they could. They were going to do whatever they could to make sure that an SEC team was in, because the SEC is the big money draw. They're scared of Nick Saban. They're scared of the SEC. They had to put somebody in. They had to put one of them in.
How did you not get that in the weeks leading up to the selection?
Because of 2 things. One, Jordan Travis got hurt, didn't affect the CFP rankings then, right? Same with, they use that verbiage of player or coach, right? Being available. Jim Harbaugh didn't coach games for several weeks, right? What was it, like 3 or 4 weeks, right? And
6.
They didn't move them at all in any of those games.
What I was saying was that, like, you knew something was gonna happen, because when everyone felt like Texas was deserving of moving up, they still had Oregon above Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fucking reasoning for them doing that was, one of the reasons was Bo Nix's completion percentage.
Sure.
So you knew that they were going to do whatever it took to fit an agenda, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They kept setting it up for them to be able to kind of do whatever they wanted to do, which is why I believe
started the prelude. Yes.
Which is why I think Texas is 3 in the first place, because they wanted Alabama in.
Exactly.
Or the SEC camp. They wanted an SEC team in.
When I saw, I was saying on Twitter the night before, I was like, if if Florida State's gonna get in, they're gonna get in as a 3 seed. They wouldn't make it as a 4 seed because that means they were gonna put Texas or Alabama if they won, or when they won. They weren't gonna put them above an undefeated FSU team. I thought, right? So when I saw Texas be put in at number 3, I almost turned off the TV because I was like,
You already knew what time it was.
I know what time it is now, right? And, my thing is that look, they wanted to put in Alabama, right? And they couldn't put in Texas without putting in Alabama, right? Which is fair. And for the record, I think Texas is more than deserving to get in. They're my favorites to win the whole thing at this point because I think they're going to beat Washington, and I think that they're going to beat Alabama in the final. is what I think. But my thing is, and when you're talking about like the ranking shift week to week, Texas again, I think should be in the playoff. Again, I think they're going to win it, but they beat a lesser opponent and jumped from what you're at 8, 7, 8, 7 to 3, beating a lesser team than we did.
No, I don't know about that. Oklahoma State's better than Louisville.
How do you know that?
I watched them play.
You watched Louisville play?
Yeah.
Okay. By rankings that that committee put out, they put out that Louisville was ranked ahead of Oklahoma State.
They did do that.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So the committee thought the fuck what we're saying. Committee thought that Louisville was higher ranked than Oklahoma State, and then Texas beat a worse team and jumped 4 spots and leapfrogged FSU.
I think that's the main thing where the committee messed up is they did the rankings in groups, right? Because they were hoping that it figures itself out because that's what it's done the last 9 years. It's always figured itself out, right? To where
and then it didn't.
To where there's 5 Power 5 conferences. There's only 4 spots.
Right.
It's always figured itself out. There's never been an argument like this ever.
Right.
So they're like, you know what? Those don't really matter, right? We can put Ole Miss at 9. Ole Miss doesn't deserve to be at 9. Like Louisville doesn't deserve to be at 10. They're not that good. But it's like, who cares, right? Everything's gonna figure itself out. Texas shouldn't have been at 7. That's what we said.
I think they should have been higher.
Right.
Yes. They should have been at 5.
I think so too.
But
or even 6.
But the committee thought, hey, Oregon's going to be Washington. We'll figure that out. They were presuming what would happen, and nothing they thought would happen happened.
Okay. Let me stop you right there real quick. Presuming they know what is going to happen, which is exactly why they kept Florida State out of the playoff because they presume.
I don't think that's why.
But they said because Jordan Travis is not playing that they were not going to be able to compete against Michigan, Alabama, Washington, or Texas. They presumed that. Just like they presumed, same with Vegas, they presumed that Oregon, they were favored by 10 points over Washington and lost. And what was validating, so they thought was that from the committee was that Vegas put out the lines of if FSU were to match up against any of the playoff teams, they would be underdogs.
I think that's stupid.
Which is dumb. Which is a dumb hypothetical anyway, but it came out shortly afterwards to try and validate what the committee was saying. So Washington, they would have been 6-point underdogs. Alabama minus 12. Plus 12. 12.5-point dogs in Michigan, 9.5-point dogs in Texas. And it's like they were trying to validate what the committee was saying with these rankings, but it's like you just had Washington as a 10-point dog to Oregon and they won. And I know some of that line being so massive wasn't because they think that Oregon organically is 10 points better than Washington. It is because Michael Penix might have been injured a little bit, right? We were even saying that Michael Penix isn't 100%, right, going into the game, and they still won. So it's like we can't assume anything.
My thing was like, and even still, like, how do you watch that Alabama team play? Now, granted, they kind of stomped Georgia. I don't think it was even close.
They were good.
Yeah, they controlled the game the whole way.
But I watched them against Auburn. And I watched them in the game right before Auburn. I can't remember who it was. But I watched them against the Auburn game, and they should have fucking lost.
Right.
They did lose, right? And then they throw a Hail Mary and beat Auburn at the buzzer, right? And all Florida State did was dog walk the fuck out of everybody.
Okay, that's not true.
That's a different Florida State team. And first of all, no, they didn't. They got outgained in like 4 of their games. They got
true. So I agree with Adam on that. Florida State did have some close games. Like BC was close for no reason. And then you bring up that Alabama Auburn game. So Alabama doesn't get penalized for that, right? But Florida State, the committee said that they didn't look good against Florida or Louisville, right? Auburn didn't. Auburn had Alabama on the ropes, and they had everybody, right? And plus, it's a rivalry game. Like rivalry games, you don't know what's going to happen. I know Miami's dog shit, but you got to be worried about Miami. The same, you got to always be worried about Florida because you just don't know what's going to happen, right? And we won those games. Like we did what you're supposed to do. Like you won the games. Like they beat Florida in a rivalry game, and Auburn almost beat Alabama, and they had everybody. They had Jalen Milroe who's saying, "Give me the fucking Heisman," and had him on the ropes against a 6-6 Auburn team.
They should have fucking.
Now, granted, Auburn played Georgia close too this year, so I will give them that. However, like you're comparing, like what are we comparing here? And then they're saying in the conference championship game that they didn't look as good against Louisville. They outgained Michigan, who played Iowa, Iowa's a bad team. I was a bad team. Sorry.
I think Michigan's. I think they're.
Terrible. And all those things are true, and it just comes down to it was 5 really deserving teams. I mean, Alabama's one loss was to Texas, and they won the SEC. They beat Georgia. We got Texas beat Alabama. They won the Big 12. Washington was undefeated. Michigan's undefeated.
Oh, bye, Adam. Everybody can just look at me for a minute. Ha ha. How y'all doing? I don't know what the hell's going on.
Sorry about that.
Oh, hey, Bo.
Adam's back to you.
Oh, hey, Adam. What's up, man? I'm sitting up on myself. I'm about to start singing. You got back from the I'm about to start singing in this bitch. It's Christmas music time. So unless y'all wanted to hear me serenade everybody with jingle bells, better be glad y'all got back.
So, Ayers, you would have put Florida State in?
Yeah, I'm leaving Alabama out. True, honestly and truly.
Wow. Here's the reason why I like college football. Like how I hate that it's 4 teams, but I like how it's. I don't say I like what they did, but if Florida State was in, we don't know what would have happened, but we have a really strong idea what would have happened if they played Michigan. And it would have felt so anticlimactic to where you have Washington and Texas battle it out, and Michigan is up by.
I agree, and I think that's
30, and it's just like, and in your head, like, damn, if that was Georgia or Alabama, Michigan probably wouldn't have been there, right?
I think that's partially TCU's fault. I'll blame TCU for that.
Okay, on the TCU thing, the TCU thing
is different.
It's different because one, that no one was beating that Georgia team last year.
No
one. I
agree with that.
You could have put an all-star team together. They weren't beating Georgia, so that's not TCU's fault. Also, TCU, and I was saying this earlier, that like TCU was an underdog in their conference championship game last year and lost, and they got into the playoffs. And then they were big underdogs against Michigan, but they won. Like they won.
Here's the thing: so, TCU got in because the situation was different, right? Alabama already lost multiple games. LSU played in the SEC championship. It wasn't even Alabama. The argument was between TCU, who played in their conference championship, was undefeated, or Alabama, who had lost 2 games and didn't even play. That was the only argument. USC already lost 3 games. Utah was the Pac-12 championship. They lost 3 games or 2 games. It was Michigan, Ohio State, and then Georgia. Clemson was the ACC. They lost 3 games or something like that. So there really was no other argument but to put TCU in. it's not the same as it was this year when there
Yeah.
was. I mean, there's 8 deserving teams.
Right. I don't blame TCU for this, but I will say, like, putting TCU in and then them saying that they're a huge underdog and then they end up winning, like FSU could easily go in. And you don't think FSU, like, how good their defense has been all season? Michigan, it's basically playing Michigan, but a better version of Iowa and Florida State with how this team is currently constructed. And you don't think that that would be a close game? I think Florida State can easily compete and if not win that game. I don't think JJ McCarthy's good at all.
I haven't seen anything Florida's offense that tells me they can move the ball.
Okay, but they play both. The Baltimore Ravens won a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer. So offense doesn't always, like, a great offense doesn't always translate or doesn't always mean you can't win championships.
What I'm saying is that, like, I mean, I don't know, man. It's tough.
And college is way more innocent than the NFL in terms of, like, unpredictability. So the fact that 13 people or however many people are in the committee that don't watch all the games, first off, they don't. And then most of them probably didn't play the game, right? For them to somehow give, like, a subjective decision on teams that they didn't watch all the games, they just watched, like, the last few weeks or, like, the conference championships or whatever, and then pass judgment on the entire season. I just think that it was just they took the path of least resistance, like we said yesterday.
I mean, you have 4 teams that are all equally deserving. Alabama, they beat Georgia, dominated them, right? They lost 1 game. You get every team has bad wins. I think that I'm in the mindset there's no such thing as a bad win. Every Texas has bad wins. Florida State does. Michigan does. Washington, they won half of their games are by 1 score.
Right.
Every team has bad wins. I really don't care about that, right? You were in a close game. Who cares, right? Texas was in a dogfight against Houston. They should have lost. They should have lost to Kansas State. But it's if you have 5 Power 5 champions in 4 spots, the system was stupid from the start, which people said, and one team doesn't have their starting quarterback, I think it's an easy choice. Honestly, I feel bad for Florida State because literally everything had to go against them for them to not get in. Right? If Texas doesn't beat Alabama, Florida State's in. If Texas plays Ole Miss week 2, they get in. That win doesn't matter. If Alabama doesn't beat Georgia, Florida State's in, and Texas is out. Alabama and Texas are both out.
Yeah, I feel like FSU didn't get. I feel like FSU didn't. It was really I think Alabama winning was really the domino that started everything, and I think Florida State didn't get rewarded for beating LSU earlier in the season. And
that's another thing. If LSU doesn't blow a 20-point lead to Ole Miss, then that win looks a lot better.
Exactly. So
they kind of fell off. Clemson,
Florida State controlled. The thing is,
everything they could.
Florida State controlled everything they could control.
They did it perfectly.
Texas, again, I think Texas should be in. Texas didn't control everything they could control.
No.
Alabama didn't control everything they could control.
They didn't.
Same with Georgia. But Florida State did everything possible.
I know.
Jordan Travis goes out, breaks his leg, can't control it, right? They still go hang 50 on whatever directional Alabama school they played, right? Then
Rodemaker doesn't get hurt against Florida. I don't think it's illegal.
Can't control it. Brock Glenn comes in, they win. They just stepped up to whatever and handled it. The problem is what I have is like the justification is they couldn't think of like a great reason, so they just put Jordan Travis.
They should have just said it like how it is, like the Florida State team. It came down to these things, and every team was equally deserving. One team didn't have their starting quarterback, and I mean that I don't see how you can argue with that.
Yeah, but I feel like just because you don't have a starting quarterback doesn't mean you can't compete. Like I think
they're not saying they can't. They're saying that one team is fully healthy and the other one is missing a significant part.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter when they're that equal. They're that equal.
My thing is the one thing that they're not equal in is the fucking loss category. They're not.
I mean, they play different schedules. I mean,
but that's something that you can't control, Adam.
Some
You
of it
can't-
you can. I mean, by scheduling who you schedule.
You can't hold it against them for playing in the ACC.
You don't, but it has to
But you
matter
did
that
though, because
they didn't.
if they went 13-0 in the SEC
Just because you go 13-0 doesn't mean that you're guaranteed.
what else can you do in this scenario? What else can you do?
They're in if their quarterback doesn't get hurt. It's unlucky, but
Okay.
They're not here to cater to your feelings. They're
So-
here to get the best matchups to figure
Fair.
out who is the best team in the country. Florida
My
State
thing-
is not the
my
best team
thing
in the
is-
country when they're not healthy.
My thing is, sorry, I'm like grabbing Theo hair out of the air, not like trying to quiet you. It's like,
You're done.
So like Heather Dinich, right? Who's like one of the worst humans, right? I can't. Or like Paul Feinbaum are just like the two just
I
like
hate Paul Feinbaum.
talking heads I just can't stand on ESPN. However, she came out and cited that they looked at the Louisville game, right? And that factored into the decision. My thing
I
is,
don't think that should have.
no, because that's not going to be the same product in a potential
not.
playoff game. Because Brock Lynn's not going to play. Tate
It's not.
Rodemaker, granted, he's a second string, but he's going to have a month.
I
A month
think-
of first team reps to prepare for this game.
I think that Louisville game helped them more than it hurt them because the defense looked so good.
Exactly.
It was just,
But they just looked at it from
Florida
the
game did
offensive-
not look good though.
The committee just didn't like how FSU won, is what it boils down to. Because they cared more about offense because they think America wants to watch offense more than a defensive game. Florida State's defense could stop anybody, in my opinion. They have first rounders on that team, on that defense. Both sides of the ball, but specifically on that defense. Like they have NFL players all over that defense. And
So
you just can't tell me that they wouldn't be able to compete or win against Michigan. And then Alabama or Texas, like I think Texas is a bad
Who do you think
matchup
would have a
for-
better chance, them or Alabama?
That's not the question. I mean,
It is the question. That's literally what they're doing. They're picking the four best teams that have it
Okay.
right now.
To that point, they did not pick the four best teams.
They did.
They did not. Georgia would be favored over all those teams. Georgia
will
is
win
the top.
conference
Ohio
championship.
Ohio
There's
State
criteria.
is a top
They
four
have a
team.
list of criteria that they go by. Georgia didn't fit any of those.
But they wanted to say best teams. And then when they're like, you didn't pick the best teams, now it's the criteria.
you know,
It's the
bro,
field
come
goal
on.
post.
It's not a field goal post.
Is my
It came
point.
down to the there's 5 Power 5 champions.
Mhm.
Who are the 4 best ones right now out of the 5?
Out of the Power 5
The
champions.
5 Power 5 champions. Who are the 4 best ones?
I don't think Florida State is worse than I think Alabama and Texas are the top 2 of the Power 5 champions.
Okay.
And then after that,
I think you're
I'm not scared of Washington or
should
Michigan,
be. I think
especially Michigan.
You're wilding.
Michigan,
I think Michigan will stomp Florida State.
I don't how. It didn't stop Iowa.
They didn't try to.
Honestly, they didn't try to. See, Florida State beats Georgia is like they didn't care. Like I just know how this story ends for this.
I mean, I really don't care about that. I mean, you
I'm
can watch
starting spring ball if I'm Florida State.
I mean,
First
you
spring ball
can't, you
game.
can't sit out of the bowl game. Like you can't do that. People are saying they should boycott the bowl game. I think that's ridiculous. Go play the game. You're probably gonna
You
lose.
lose out on a lot of money if you do that. That's stupid.
Exactly, and
Yeah, I
you're
mean-
probably gonna lose like
Fuck
to
football.
Georgia. You're gonna lose. We're not gonna beat Georgia. Georgia's the best team in the country.
They just lost to Alabama.
Alabama
would-
almost lost to Auburn.
Okay.
They
Did
won on a blown. They won on a blown coverage. Like
But they beat them. Bro, the shoe was on the other foot, and Florida State barely. Florida State barely wins. You'd be like, it doesn't matter. We won. You know you would. If the Bears beat the Packers on some fluke stuff, you wouldn't care. You say we're better. We beat you. You know you would.
depends on what
doesn't matter.
Petty both thinks.
Alabama is better than Alabama. Dominated. It wasn't even fluky.
However, I just think there's enough examples to where like backup QBs come in and they still win.
Is there?
So people are saying like Cardale Jones is different, but I'm going to tell you why it's not that different because they reference the conference championship games, like how the two teams different played, right? They're like Cardale Jones came in and he beat Wisconsin 59-0.
Yeah.
In that game, right? I was at that game. Okay. So in that game, Cardale Jones went 12 of 17. I looked at the box score, but I was at that game. Most of his yardage that game came on 4 plays.
That's fair.
Other than that, he had Ezekiel Elliott, who ran for like 230 on us and 2 touchdowns. They had Curtis Samuel, wide receiver, run 2 touchdowns. They scored a defensive touchdown. And we were playing, oh, by the way, Joel Stave, who got benched multiple times that year. And we had a safety play QB part of that year. So for them to be like, oh, well, Ohio State came in
hold on, Bo.
Yes.
See, you're looking at just the quarterback. It's not the quarterback.
That's why FSU didn't get in.
Let me finish. That's not why they got in. They didn't get in because how the offense looked. If the offense wasn't sitting around the quarterback, it would have been different. JT Barrett was good, but we all know who the focus of that offense was. And they proved that just because JT Barrett isn't there, the offense isn't going to slow down. Versus Florida's defense is terrible. The Florida State's offense looked completely different without Jordan Travis. If they were able to just run the ball and say, you know what, hey, we can still score 35 without getting a late touchdown to win the game. That's different. It's not necessarily the quarterback getting hurt. It's how the offense looked. Tate Rodemaker looked horrible. They run the Wildcat at the end of the game. You think you're gonna beat Michigan running the Wildcat?
To be honest,
you're not. No, you're not. Michigan has like 3 NFL players on their defensive line. They have a first round NFL cornerback. Like that defense is legit. You're not gonna beat them running the Wildcat. They were running the Wildcat. I mean, come on. The offense looked terrible. But the offense, Ohio State offense looked perfectly fine without JT Barrett.
My main point: committee took the path of least resistance,
which was the right path, honestly.
Which is my thing, and the fact is, there's no other sport where you can go undefeated and not be able to compete for a championship, except college football, because you have a group of 13 people or whatever that just at the end of the season decide,
because it's so many teams in the other sports. You want to do March Madness? You want to have a 64 team field?
They're saying, but next year we're not going to have that problem because it's going to be 12. Yeah, you are.
Next year you're going to have similar issues. It's going to be this problem, but that's what happens in the NFL. There's 30 teams in the NFL.
Okay,
they all play each other, so it's easy to tell. Like, okay, it's the schedules are balanced for the most part in every other sport. They're not in college football.
The thing is, it doesn't matter, right? Like I think in college football, you honestly and truly believe that there's only like 6 teams that can win the fucking championship.
Most years there's only like 2 or 3.
Yeah, whenever you get to the end of the season, there's not 13 teams that can win the playoff. That can win the championship.
Most years it's not even 8. This year it was 8, and that's the first time it's really been 8 in a long time.
Like, yeah, so you might have that problem next year where the 13 teams should get in.
That part I don't care about, because there's no 12 or 13 seed ever that's going to win the championship.
Yeah.
So that I don't care. It's a different. My problem is different than that. So like you have 12 teams next year, right? And then when you have 2 super conferences of the Big Ten and the SEC, you're going to have the Big Ten, who probably gets 3 to 4 spots, right? And you're going to have the SEC, who's probably going to get 3 to 4 spots as well, right? And then the Big 12 sucks. The ACC, you'll probably get 1.
You get 2,
maybe 2, and then you're running into the same issue at the end. Like it's basically going to turn into the Big Ten versus SEC playoff every single year.
That's the way the conference is going. Eventually, maybe we'll have two different brackets. We have a South and a North. They play each other. And the winners play.
I think at some point you just go like the NFL has the NFC and the AFC. Yeah. Just do that. Just East and West for the entire country and just duke it out. But I just think I don't know. I understand why they had to do what they had to do, but the way that they've justified it and
their spokesperson, Boo Corrigan, I don't think he knows what the hell's going on.
has
I think
no
they just sent
idea.
him out there. I think they just sent him out to get him out the room so he can get some stuff done. The
Yeah.
explanations were bad. As a fan, I'm just being. I want to see who are the four most competitive teams, and it sucks for Florida State.
Okay, so what if we go into the playoff and either Texas or Alabama just get ran out the gym?
It might happen. Genuinely.
Okay, and Florida State might have beat Michigan.
I mean,
you just don't know is my point. Like you just don't know.
You don't know, but
so the fact that they can leave them out because they think they know is crazy. When you're betting like your thoughts on like
tight, though, that's my thing. The margins were that tight. If you look
margins were that tight, but in the end, winning games has to matter at some point, and they won all of their games.
They won all their games, and that kept them in the conversation. That's the only reason the conversation is what it is, because they won all their games. But you don't have your quarterback, that changes things. Tate Rodemaker didn't win all those games. Jordan Travis did.
Yeah, but Jordan Travis didn't look good in all those games. The defense looked good in some of those games to bail him out even. I
mean, I don't know.
So it's a team. In the end, it's a team game. Like
it is, but
the defense is gonna step up, like and win games. How many Alabama defenses carried AJ McCarron in all the years that he was there?
I was hoping back there. Don't do that. But again,
before Jalen and Tua, like really, like the defenses carried most of the team. Like what? Jay Coker was in a championship game. You think he was carrying Alabama?
Bo,
Again, I understand, but I think you have to see more of my point.
I see your point. I agree. It's trash. I blame the system, but if I was in there, I would have put Alabama in too, because Florida State is not the same team. It is what it is. But
what if they would have had an emergency expansion to 6 teams?
That would have been fine. I wish Tate Rodemaker could have played, and then maybe
I think that was a big thing too.
If he played and they scored like 30 points, they win 30-6. I think Florida State's in. But you had to go off that Florida game, and it didn't look good. The offense looked horrible.
I think we beat Michigan at the minimum.
I
said I think we beat Michigan at the minimum.
I don't think y'all beat. Michigan is. I don't think they're that good. They're not number one team, but you're not beating them without Jordan Travis. There's no way. You might not get across the 50.
Guess we'll never know. Anyway, predictions on who you think is gonna win, or who do you think who wins between Michigan and Alabama?
Alabama. I watched Michigan's quarterback not throw a fucking pass and a half once.
Fair. Also, Adam, I don't know what you talk about, but you're not whooping a wolf.
I'm whooping a wolf, and Michigan whooping Florida State.
No. 0 for 2. 0 for 2.
I think Michigan wins.
Really?
I think that
Vegas
their corners. Vegas thinks it's a pick'em game.
I saw Vegas have Michigan at -2.5.
So they're the favorite then. So Vegas does think so.
I guess if it's like a neutral site game, which
playing at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah.
Right now, I think Michigan wins. I don't think Alabama's offense is going to be able to move the ball against Michigan. I think they're really fast. They'll be able.
Do you think Michigan's offense is going to be able to move the ball?
Yes.
I think it's Michigan's offense for me. I think Michigan's defense is good, but I think Michigan's offense is just like that bad.
I don't think Alabama's offense is very good either.
Agreed. I think whatever team has to play from behind, each team is not built to play from behind. Like if you make it a JJ McCarthy game to where he has to win you that game, I think Alabama wins.
I agree. I just think JJ McCarthy is a better passer than Jalen Milroe is. So I lean there.
Eris, you said Alabama, right? I just want both teams to lose. I think
Jalen Milroe is averaging like 14 completions a game.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they don't throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think JJ McCarthy can make some throws. I'm banking on JJ McCarthy just having and he might not, but I think he's gonna have a bad game.
I think given Nick Saban,
like, I think it's
3 weeks to
and maybe and that's one thing I think Nick Saban can get you one with this time to prepare. Like
that's what I think.
That's
me and Adam had this conversation about Greg Popovich like 1,000 times. Like, yeah, Greg can get you one. Greg will find a way to get you. I think Nick Saban the same way. I think he can get you one. With this much time to prepare.
I think some of the reason why, I mean, obviously it's a rivalry game, but the Auburn-Alabama game was close because I think Nick Saban was preparing for Georgia.
Like, I think, like, I was watching JJ McCarthy against Ohio State, and I was thinking, like he made some throws that I don't know he makes against a prepared Alabama team. And, like, he made some fucking throws. But, I don't know, I think those windows will get a lot tighter for him in that game. I'm banking on him not having as good of a game as he did against Ohio State. I think it's a low-scoring game, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think it's 2017.
I was thinking like, yeah. I was thinking like
it's gonna be a good ass game. I think it's gonna be a dog
at
fight.
The under.
Yeah. So, but I think with that much lead time, I'm thinking Alabama in that game.
Fair.
Michigan's defense is insane, man.
I agree.
Alabama's defense is young, man.
Here's the thing: Deacon Hill is a large human, and Buddy from Michigan just threw that man like he was nothing. That's a scary human being.
Michigan has a lot of grown men, and I mean, we saw. I think with Alabama, like, yeah, they got Georgia, but they really haven't faced. And they still might not. They faced 2 quarterbacks, 2 good offenses, and they got blitzed by both of them. Obviously, Texas, and then LSU probably would have beat them if LSU didn't have 17 corners out.
Florida State beat LSU.
So did Alabama.
Drug them though. FSU drug them though. Anyway,
LSU against Florida State too.
Say that again.
LSU putting up points against Florida State. I'm saying that
Florida State put up 45.
Florida State, Jordan Travis did. Jay Romaker did.
All right, fair. Whatever. I'm done with that. I'm over it. I got my feelings out. I'm over it. I'm moving on. I got burnt orange on. So moving on to Washington, Texas. I assume we think Texas is gonna win. Which, taking the bias aside of knowing you guys, I do think Texas wins that game.
I think whoever has the ball last.
I think I trust Texas to get a stop, and I don't know how Washington does that.
Agreed.
Now I know Washington can fucking get the ball all over the field, and that's scary. That's scary because Texas played this really soft ass off coverage with the front 7 that we got. We don't turn them niggas loose and go after. But however, I do think Texas can get a stop. I don't know how Washington does get a stop.
Is Xavier Worthy healthy?
He is.
Okay.
He'll be ready to me.
I was reading some things, so I was a little worried.
He is. And Sark was in his goddamn bag against Oklahoma State.
Again, and I think
Sark was in his fucking
Kalen DeBoer's in his bag too, though.
It's tough, yeah. I was gonna say you give Sark a month to prepare, but if you give Kalen DeBoer a month to prepare,
that's true.
Gotta bet the over, whatever it is.
I think Texas will be able to run the ball and kind of keep that offense off the field. I think that's the key.
And I think they're definitely gonna. I mean, Washington's pretty much one dimensional anyway, but they're not even gonna think to run the ball against.
They're not gonna even think. Yeah,
they're not even trying to run the ball against Texas.
But that's not gonna work.
They're gonna run. They're gonna probably. I mean, you got scripted plays, So you're gonna run your scripted plays
We're gonna run
probably,
some end arounds, a lot of misdirection.
yeah, which has some runs, right? But after that, Michael,
Fuck.
I need to throw that thing about 50 times.
They played last year. It was a good game too.
Right. And I think Texas
Run
ready
that
to
shit
run that
back,
back.
Texas
Texas
won the
ready to run
game.
it.
Beach on plays. But.
Ooh,
So, but anyway, yeah, definitely bet the over, and I like Texas. So I guess Texas versus Michigan in the final for Adam. Texas, Alabama for Eris. I think Texas kills Michigan.
Yes.
Now Texas, Alabama running that back.
You kill them too.
They still can't throw the ball.
Yeah, like I said, you're not gonna beat Texas completing 13 passes.
I think that I
No way.
honestly think that the Washington Texas game is like the de facto championship game. So I think Washington wins either of those games too.
I think Alabama beats Washington. I don't think Washington stopped the run. I think Alabama would just they just run the ball unless
They'll run that bitch 50 times.
If Michael Penix is hooping, then you can run it 50 times. They can score in 3 plays, but
right,
they have to do that a lot.
Fair.
I think it's gonna be Alabama or Texas.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the finals, Alabama and Texas. Just please don't let Alabama win. That'd be the absolute worst case scenario if Alabama slithers their way into the college football playoff by completing a 4th and 31 against Auburn, and then they beat Georgia. Fair play, hands up, fair play. Dominated Georgia, right? That game was never in question. But man, if they win, that SEC fans are miserable anyway. I guess you guys are about to be SEC fans, but they're already miserable. Alabama fans and New England Patriots fans are probably some of the most miserable people to be around. If we got to hear them, it's almost like if Trump is reelected. It's like they're back. They're back. We can't have it. We can't have it. Want to touch quickly though, because transfer portal opened up today to where you can put your names in, right? A lot of QBs entered the transfer portal. So wanted to touch on some of them, or we can talk about all of them. But transfer portal QBs. Oops, sorry. Transfer portal QBs. Dylan Gabriel committed to Oregon.
Do you think
that's a good move?
Yes. People saying he was going to go to Mississippi State. Yeah. Oregon, they're top 5 recruiting them. They recruit real well. They run
great situation.
We saw what they did with Bo Nix. Facts. They have similar skill sets. Both don't have
Bo Nix was 30, but Cam Ward. He's gonna look great. Gonna be great in Tallahassee next year, man.
You gonna stay healthy?
Columbus.
Shit, that's the thing. If he stays healthy, we're gonna be tough. But, I mean, Jordan Travis was a good transfer, but outside of that, Florida State not a good history of transfer QBs. Everett Golson, not great. Alex Hornibrook, not great. So, hoping for better results. Riley Leonard,
Notre Dame, tough. That guy's not going to Texas A&M. I was worried.
Dante Moore, tough. Michigan State, A&M, LSU, Miami, and Michigan.
That's who was recruited by.
Right. He showed interest in them. But he committed to Oregon initially out of high school.
Yeah.
But obviously not going there.
I think LSU or Ohio State probably. I don't see the other ones.
We got Will Howard from Kansas State.
See you. Go somewhere where you can throw Texas the ball again.
DJ Uyunglele.
I thought he was going to Oregon.
I thought he was going to Oregon too.
I did too. His brother, huh?
Exactly.
He might go
I thought
to-
that was
I've been reading stuff. He might be Florida State bound.
okay. Here's the thing. I wouldn't hate it because I think he's on his redemption villain arc.
You know, come back, get Clemson.
Come
Yeah,
back
he heard what
and
they were saying.
lights it up.
You heard what they
Come
said.
back and get Clemson.
Right.
He heard what
Kept
they
them
said.
receipts. Like I would be down for it. Honestly, I'd be down for it. I think
heard
he
what-
was always the fall guy. And I feel like he was blamed for a lot of Dabo's mistakes.
At some point, they're gonna learn he can't coach.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he was the fall guy. And then they were like, oh, well, you know, we got Cade. Y'all was trying to tell me that Cade was that dude.
Cade is good.
He is.
Cade is good.
Shitty ass head coach.
But like one thing that was a thing for Texas was like they get really good players, and they never developed them, which has changed over the last couple of years, right? Since we got start developing players. Dabo, same thing. He gets guys, right? He has the recruits, but Cade looks the fucking same. After pretty much sitting a year, he looks the same.
Yeah. Grayson McCall from Coastal Carolina.
About fucking time.
Yeah, bro. He should have
Did that last year.
At Alabama, he should have been playing with Nick Saban. You want to play hero.
Right.
Pussyfoot around with Coastal.
Right, exactly. So where do you think he goes next year?
LSU, Alabama, over there.
Kyle McCord, I feel bad for. Because people are like, why is he leaving Ohio State? Probably tired of getting blamed for everything.
Sick of y'all.
Sick
of y'all.
You're the quarterback at Ohio State. Same with the head coach. That's not you better bring it, or they give you up out of there real quick.
Fair, but I mean, I don't think he was that bad. He's definitely not
bad,
dynamic.
but he wasn't good enough to beat
People
Michigan.
are
sure, yeah.
People think that first of all they're 100% getting a transfer, but people were like after he transferred, I was going through some of the comments and they were saying that because they have a dude coming in apparently, and they're like such and such season. Like, hey, bro, listen, Ohio State's not starting a true fucking freshman.
No.
They're not going to start a true freshman.
No.
But
I promise you, Ryan Day is not putting his job in the hands of a.
He's not putting his job on the line.
Next year might be it.
Oh, it is. If he loses again, it's over.
Especially to Michigan.
Fucking Michigan again, yeah.
Probably not going to coach the bowl game. You lose to Michigan.
At home, huh?
Facts. Tyler Van Dimes go somewhere else to throw FSU the ball.
Coach. You skip one.
Oh, sorry.
Aiden Childs. I like him.
So I saw a tweet and it was like rating like all the quarterbacks in the transfer portal. And I don't know what criteria they used, but he was number one on that list. I was
he's good.
Oh, he's good though. Yeah, he's good. Oregon State lost quarterback. That's crazy.
Oregon State lost everything. That's the whole conference.
Tyler Van Dyke. I mean,
Van Dyne.
He just screams Iowa.
Hell no, Tyler Van Dyne want to see what that arm talking about. He ain't going to Iowa to hand that bitch off.
You
go to Mississippi State, run that hoe up.
Yeah, I know Cade McNamara is coming back. I think, but yeah. Chandler Rogers from North Texas. Daquan Finn, Will Rogers. Jesus, they'd probably go get a job time, huh? Like from Will. Like, probably go ahead and get.
Bryson Barnes was like, "Damn, it's my turn."
Right.
Not.
I understand. Bryson Barnes, I understand. EJ Warner.
Kurt Warner's kid.
Kurt's kid, yeah. MJ Morris. These other guys I don't really know.
Brock Vandergriff. That dude, he might be tough.
Man, Georgia gonna be sick because they riding with Carson Beck again.
Tough. Yeah, Nate Johnson leaving.
Nate Johnson hooped against Tyler and them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of time to get a job.
Golly, Drew Pine. Golly, bro.
Why be tough for Drew Pine?
Hey, he's gonna be a great QB at Connecticut. Villanova QB, light it up.
Syracuse.
Right. Go ahead,
Rice,
University of Rhode
Illinois,
Island. Like one of them. Light it up. You're gonna be the big man on campus there, bro.
Tyler Shutt going to Louisville.
Third team for him.
Yeah, seriously.
It's his
At
third
some
team,
point,
huh?
football just might not be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, might not be it.
Oh,
Max Johnson.
Man, he got up out of there and got committed fast.
Quick. I think because he wanted to get there first before
somebody else.
Before he's left out. Yeah, before he's asked out. Okay.
He went from Minnesota to New Hampshire to Minnesota.
Right. Go somewhere warm. Fuck.
They're gonna be ass.
Go somewhere warm, bro. Fuck.
They're gonna be ass.
Yeah, not great. Yeah, Tanner Mordecai's gone for Wisconsin. So do they roll Nick Evers next year from transfer from Oklahoma, or do they get somebody else? I think they might get somebody else.
Who's their quarterback next year?
Jackson Arnold.
Who?
Jackson Arnold.
Jackson Arnold. That's his name. Hope he's ass.
He's not.
Hope he's ass.
Looked pretty good when I saw him play this year.
Yep.
Also notice, I don't think this updated, but the one of the edge rushers for Florida State, Peyton.
Yeah.
He's transferring. You saw that?
Come on.
Fuck. Man. I wasn't expecting that.
Come on, man. That
one hurt a little bit. Anyway, let's get into before the GTA. Let's knock out Pirtle Weddle.
So here, Wimby.
Oh god, he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed. No. Not great.
That's great.
Not
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Look, bro.
30 seconds.
Hey, great.
Adam was like, Eris is going. This is the time.
Hey Adam, what are we gonna do without Catalan and them in the
And his focus.
You said what?
I had to score because Derek Williams is you saw
he's spinning for the first half.
Yeah.
East forward center. Got you.
Got like
you. This is easy. This one's easy. I'll take this one, boys. Al Horford, bang.
Yuck. He shows Al Horford. Crazy. We got Wimby and Al Horford, huh?
Oh, I got it. Don't even worry, boys. Don't even worry. Wrong Celtics legend. I got you guys, though. Don't even worry about it. Daniel Tice, bang. We're getting closer.
You know he's 6'10".
Facts.
Facts.
Factuals. So not the Atlantic or the Central. So
Southeast, Orlando,
Southeast.
Miami.
So like Orlando, Miami,
Charlotte, Washington.
Charlotte, Washington.
Wizards. Yeah.
Washington is the Wizards. Yes.
Mark Williams.
I think Mark Williams is a center, but I don't hate it.
7 foot.
Wow.
Damn.
Jesus. Okay.
It's a lot taller than I thought.
He's definitely taller than I thought. I definitely thought he was like 6'10", maybe 6'11". So Hornets, Wizards, Miami, Orlando.
Can't be Bam, huh?
Bam is definitely 7 foot.
Bam is
Bam
not
is
7.
Bam
Bam
is 6'9".
might be like 6'10".
Bam,
Really?
Bam, I think it's 6'9".
Oh, Bam. I'm thinking Mo Bamba. My fault.
So Bam.
I think Bam is 6'9".
We get the number. Team.
Damn. Also,
I thought he'd be 23. He's not 23.
all right, run out. I guess it's quick.
Yeah, because you guessing all these Daniel Tice.
Huh? Wemby? What?
That was the first one. That was the first one. So we had so we had some leeway. And then you went rogue.
What?
Don't.
We'd have been all right if we just started with Grant Williams, but hey, go off.
Wouldn't have been.
Grant Williams wouldn't have done shit for this anyway.
Go off, though. Go off.
Okay, so we got Washington. Is this
What's Paolo's number?
5.
5? Is this Daniel Gafford?
Jonathan Isaac. No, he was
Jonathan
one.
Isaac wears 1. Daniel Gafford. Where's
Daniel
21?
Gafford wears. I don't think it's him. Scroll up for the numbers.
Oh, is it Wendell?
Wendell's not. Well, he might be 23, but Wendell is 6. Wendell is 6'11".
Come on, Eric. 6'11", 6'10".
Yeah, you say that.
If it's Wendell, you still owe me $20.
It might be Wendell, bum ass though. Nope.
No,
6'10".
Hey,
that's wild.
how old is Daniel Gafford? He wears number 21.
What's the
Plays.
team? Were you
It's
missing?
got to be the Wizards. Wizards or who else? Wait, Wizards or Wizards?
Atlanta.
So this
Atlanta.
23.
Shit.
Oh, they can also be 22 though.
Trying to think of Atlanta. Who their biz? Capella? No way, huh?
Can't be the other center on the Atlanta Hawks.
It might be Gafford.
I feel like Daniel Gafford played a few years on the Bulls though, and I feel like he wasn't a one and doneer. Is my worry.
He's from Arkansas, right?
Thought he's from Kentucky.
I think he went to Arkansas.
Daniel Gafford did not go to Kentucky.
I think he stayed 2 years at Arkansas.
So that could make him
He might be about 24,
23.
25. Yeah.
I'm saying is we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Adam starting with Wemby. But
Facts.
But Daniel Tice.
Yeah.
Daniel Tice was close. What do you mean?
I'm saying that this is what happened when niggas go off the rails. So
Go Gafford, come on. Arkansas legend.
We still have one more guess after that.
I don't think we do. But we do. So
It's
it
an
is
Atlanta
the
Hawk.
Hawks.
And it's not a 23-year-old. He is 22.
Okay. 22-year-old.
In between numbers 15 and 19.
What's that one guy that he was like, he played with the Ball brothers at Chino Hills? And then he was on the Hawks. Played at Chino Hills, and then he was drafted by the Hawks.
The dude from you go to USC?
Yeah.
Who's number 17 for the Hawks? My guess is this is going to be this guy.
What's his name, bro?
Onyeka.
He went to USC. Yeah. Okongu?
I think that's the guy. I think
It might
Okongwu.
be. That's what he went. Chino Hills went to USC.
Okongwu.
I don't know if he's 20.
Yes,
Onyeka, there he is.
This human. But is he 6'10"?
I don't know.
He's
But
around
I
that.
know, so the numbers got to be 16, 17, 18. And I think, I don't know about numbers 16 or 18. But he wears 17, I think.
Send it.
Ah!
This was the guy though that played with Chino Hills.
Nice.
That was worrisome for no reason.
Ah!
He been watch more Hawks basketball. I think he starts, doesn't he?
Oh, fucking no. 98% though. Come on.
Starts.
Fucking playing with us, bro. Okay. Moving on to Weddle. Eris.
Don't go off the rails, Adam.
Daniel Jones.
Let's Start with what you know, Adam. Thank you. Just do the minimum, Adam. All you gotta do is do the minimum, baby.
I hate this.
What happens when you just do what you're supposed to do?
AFC running back. Don't worry, guys.
Supposed to do.
I got this one. Know exactly who it is. Was toting that rock against the Packers in their 6-0 victory. Fuck.
Bo.
Nice.
You think Austin Eckler is
nice?
How's that a bad guess?
Bro. God, let me.
How was that a bad guess?
Bro.
How was that a bad guess? Met all the criteria.
Let's go with.
You better choose somebody in between number 23.
No, you're gonna just choose some shit.
What's Raheem Mostert's number?
Not Raheem Mostert. He wears 31.
Correct.
Try the other.
Go ahead, though. Yeah, please.
Try the other Dolphins running backs. Yeah. They got 12 of them.
A-Chain.
He's 20.
Oh, because he wears 28.
He's a rookie.
Oh, yeah, he's young. It's probably not a Dolphin.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Or a Patriot.
Is it Ezekiel Elliott?
No.
Why not?
He wears number 15.
You're right. Okay. What number does Dalvin Cook wear?
Is he 33 still?
3?
Damian Harris?
Damian Harris wears 37. Or wait.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Wait, what does Ramondre Stevenson wear then?
38.
I think you're right. So it's not the Jets or the Patriots. What about
the AFC North?
So AFC North got Joe Mixon. Where's 28, right?
Yeah. I almost thought it was 25, but yeah, 28 is right, I think.
Steelers.
We don't like that guy. It's not him anyway, though. It's not him, but we don't like him.
Partner.
Nick Chubb.
See, that's
where's 24? It's not bad.
He's like 5'11".
Nick Chubb, not bad.
Ooh, here we go.
The other Cleveland 5'11" Q or running
Kareem Hunt.
Oh,
yeah,
bang.
Same player.
Yeah.
The exact same player.
Thing 1 and thing 2. In the movie, it's Black Man 1, Black Man 2. The cast. Cheers.
Same guy.
Okay. What a hard mode. Do we even mess around? Let me just go ahead.
Nice.
Out of the way. Civil defender. We like offense on this side. NFC.
Fred Warner.
Okay, I like that.
Nice.
Wow, well done. Not a linebacker though.
She's one of the DBs.
Is Jimmy Ward still one of their DBs? I think
choose Hufanga or whatever. He's young. I don't know what his age. What's the age of this? 27. I don't think he's 27.
No, from USC. No,
I think Jimmy Ward is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Jimmy Ward is still there.
I don't think he's over there.
I don't know if he's still there. You can try Jimmy Ward. Where would he be at? Where is he at?
I don't know. Someone said Ward left.
Thanks, Doc.
Fair. Thanks, Dr. Billy.
Thanks, Doc.
I don't know.
Try that's another word, isn't it? Starts with a C.
Travarius.
Try him.
He should have been a Cowboy. Damn. Oh,
Oops.
CH.
he's up there.
Oh.
There you go.
Bang.
Should have been a Cowboy.
That's what I meant. Ward. That's what I meant.
Oh,
You just saw
okay.
Ward got
You know
a
what I'm
pick.
saying?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant because I saw Ward on a jersey. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I knew.
Smitty's good too.
Look, Charvarius Ward.
I wanted to draft him there, so free agency.
He was. We cut him.
Oh, y'all did? Oh shit.
Yeah, I think we drafted him, and then we should have got him back in free agency or traded for him or whatever. He ended up in San Francisco.
Here's the thing: Charvarius Ward ain't have a choice but to make it.
Oh, he made it.
That name ain't had no choice but to make it.
Yeah, Hooper for them too.
Okay. Now I don't even know if I really need you guys, but you guys can play along.
Yes, you do. You do.
Guys can play along if you want to. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way. So nice, Texas, sick, bro. Glad you guys made the playoff. Okay, so nothing out of there.
Get the playoffs, by the way.
All right, I got it. Don't even worry about it. I got us. Boing.
What? No fucking way.
What the fuck?
No way you just put boing.
No boing.
Jesus.
Bo played this earlier. There's no fucking way.
No, I didn't.
Fucking way. You went with boing.
Yeah, boing.
They got 3 of them.
Boing is crazy.
That's not your. I guess even Shaq made a free throw. Right?
Oh my god. Wait, what vowels are left?
You. What?
So what would you? How do you?
You don't use it.
Duh.
The fuck?
So look, I got us this far. I mean, this is where I'm at now. Like, Foong.
Could be 2 O's. Maybe. I don't know.
Where? ONG is crazy. What word is that?
I fucking know. Just spitballing here.
Did we mess up?
We got guesses. Probably got to be maybe LNG. Is that chalk? LNG.
Look, I get it. You're a math teacher, so I'm not gonna hold that against.
Try.
DOUNG.
How about OYNG?
This?
No. Oh, try YOUNG. Young.
Good. Me.
Are we ass? Look, I got us there. You know what I'm saying? I got us there. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Way, man, you know.
I got us there. That's my point, bro. Okay.
Niggas put boing, bro.
Look, what do you want me to do? I shoot from deep. Got limitless range, bro. I shoot from deep. Okay, let's take a look at this GTA 6 trailer.
Tough.
And I haven't seen it, so I'm excited to see it. But let's take a look. If there's
Lucia,
boobies on here, I'm sorry.
do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
There was a girl I knew.
Can you guys hear it?
She cared about me. She tried to make my world the way she thought it should be.
These graphics are crazy.
Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other to hold, but love is a long road.
Okay, hold on. Wait. That's not what I was going back for, but this right here, if a gator just walks into a store that I'm in, what do you do?
Crocodile bow. Stop being a noob.
Oh, sorry. What do you do in this
I don't even know the
situation?
difference. I just said that.
Well, look who's back.
Also, I feel like we've seen that lady with the 2 hammers on Mugshot Challenge.
He did it.
The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team.
A big extra point.
Huh?
Right away.
That's what I thought.
Sticking together, being a team.
Like,
Bitch, I'm from Texas.
like Rodway, big up top, but what about the legs? what about the legs?
Trust.
Woo woo.
Trust.
$2025?
Long ways away.
I'd be dead by then. Why would you
Yeah.
have a trailer for something that's not coming out for another year and a half? That's fucked.
Crowdsourcing.
Is there something that like Call of Duty new map? Oh, map trailer. Is it this?
Think so.
Bitch. All these graphics are tough. So fuck ass off the
They're bringing back plunder, bro.
Ooh.
You saw that there?
Need to level up some weapons, drop in plunder, get a helicopter.
Nah. Getting kicked in the nuts is crazy. Getting your back broke off somebody's knee is crazy. Also, with microtransactions, of course.
Yes, you want to be good.
Yeah. tough.
Bring back the train.
That's hard.
Need it.
Ooh, December 6th. Wait,
That's
Yeah,
tomorrow,
bro.
brother.
Yeah.
that's 20 minutes.
They, the map drops at 9 Pacific time, 9 a.m.
Fuck. So what's that for us? Like
11 and 12.
12 for me? Damn. Guess I know what I'm doing
tomorrow at noon.
Shit.
Load
I'm
it
working
up.
home tomorrow.
You know we on tomorrow, man.
In the club, my kid, we vibe.
He's one. Areas where you? I'm rapping.
I'm rapping.
They're pushing.
You better be glad I
150.
don't have my motherfucking crossbow or that early in the game. I'll be that motherfucking shooting at me.
Let me make sure my headset charged because I'm gonna be in this motherfucker.
Oh, look at those.
Dang, bro. Dang. So just let me know when we're dropping tomorrow, boys. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know
other than that, I think we got everything. Good show. Show will be on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music later tonight. Justice for FSU, hopefully served one day. Other than that, hook 'em. It's hook 'em from now
Real
on.
niggas drop boneyard.
Did y'all see
Facts.
that? Real quick, did y'all see that Brock Lesnar's daughter beat the shot put record?
So what
The-
she
you
looks
know-
like.
You know the person
I
that
didn't
looks
read the
just like Brock Lesnar?
I didn't read the caption.
That's
Oh my
Brock's kid, huh?
gosh.
Yeah,
Brolic, bro.
right. Didn't need no test.
Brolic.
Didn't need a test. Didn't need a paternity test on that one.
Specimen.
Brock Lesnar and D-Way got the strongest genes ever.
Bro,
They know them, their kids. That's for sure. Thanks for all the participants and the answering the question of the day. The pettiest reason you ghosted somebody. Really good responses in there. So we're gonna try and do that more, get more audience participation. But anyway, show will be on anywhere you get podcasts later tonight. Other than that, wash your hands. Bye.